Can you tell me anything? How did this all get started?
It was quick, unexpected, and very bloody. You're lucky, you know. There are only a few robots here now. The first day, the place was swarming with them. Every corridor had someone screaming, or dying, or both.
And where did the robots go?
How should I know? All over the facility, I guess. I assume they went through those tunnels. A few of them got stopped or taken out. And I guess the rest are probably still out there, waiting for you.
You seem pretty calm about this.
Why shouldn't I be? I had my fill of screaming when it all went down. I freaked out, swore, saw terrified, dying people. Funny thing is, what scared them most wasn't the robots that were butchering them. It was seeing me dead and talking.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's a damn scary thing to be talking to a dead man. Ah, you mean why I'm talking? I've no idea. I'm not even sure I'm happy about it. It doesn't matter anyway.
Well, I gotta run.
All right, see you. This has got to be some kind of mistake. Sechenov should have foreseen this. He must have. I'm sure of it. It's got to be a mistake.
Attention. Convicted persons number 704557A, number 90744K, and number 075332N. Your sentences have... been altered following a case review. Please hand over all equipment to your supervisor and proceed to social control. Repeat.
What's this crap?
Sprouts were designed as highly efficient feed for large livestock. But there's something wrong with this sprout.
A killer chicken. Now I've seen it all.
Attracting their attention is not advised.
Too late.
rescue team, finally. You cannot help me, but there are still people alive here. Say, you certainly took your sweet time, didn't you?
No, I'm not the rescue team. More like a vanguard.
Well, I'll be damned. Plenty of time has passed, but there's still no alarm. No army coming to the rescue.
Did you see how all this got started? Can you tell me about it?
I don't want to, but I certainly can. The machines didn't attack right away. They sort of spread throughout the facility at first, so they could attack all at once. I suspected something was off the moment the lab tech robots all went into our offices and positioned themselves behind people's backs. Most of my colleagues died right at their workstations. What scared me most wasn't the killing, but the way they slowly walked towards the humans. It was kind of like gym class, when they tell you to split up into pairs.
How long ago did you die?
I don't remember, but I stayed alive longer than most. The machines couldn't get to where I was, since there was no way in. There was shooting, and then hoses started coming out of everywhere. Most people died in the first couple of seconds. Very quickly. The robots either smashed their heads in or snapped their necks, like popping the caps off soda bottles. We took to our heels, but then a lab tech grabbed Comrade Afanasiev. There was a soldier around who tried to stop them, but he just had time to say, oh, that's where I sort of stopped being scared and charged the robot. The last thing I remember is being dead.
I'm sorry. We're gonna take those motherfuckers down.
You can't blame the machines. Humans did this. Doesn't look like an accident to me. It'd take months to plan something like this.
Okay. They'll send someone for you once this is all over.
Frankly, it won't make much difference to me. Better make sure this contagion or whatever's wrong with the robots doesn't spread to the other complexes.
Senior roboticist Alexander Yefremov, please report to dispatch.
Oof, cold. What's with this place?
Its purpose is to study how living things can survive in a vacuum.
So it's for planting crops on the moon and stuff.
Among other things, yes. The research conducted here applies to a wide range of subjects, from primitive single-celled plant life to livestock and other animals.
at their workstations.
That's some neat fish you've got in that aquarium. What a goddamn clusterfuck.
Greetings, Valentin Demyanovich.
Who? Me?
The computer mistook you for the head of this laboratory.
Reminder, it is time for you to take your blood pressure medication. Playing an excerpt from an automated recording of your last work shift.
Yes, it's much better. Opera is doing...
Crap, this thing's locked too. What is it this time?
You are leaving the laboratory. Before opening the door, please complete your experiment and save any data you have collected.
Ah, yes.
Here we go again. What do I need to do?
The lab terminal is on. The current state of the experiment should be displayed on the screen.
As they call it. But then I realized there's something of an art form to it. Circle of life, indeed. Why did they even have to invent a name like that? superiors think that propaganda increases productivity. So to them, their employees are nothing but mindless swine, like these animals. Well, this isn't killing, it's just maintaining the circle of life. You know what, Oliver? Even if we are just swine, who gave us the right to mistreat the other swine, right? I'm awfully sorry for you. I truly am. God knows it's true. You died a hero's death. I'm even thinking about building you a memorial. I promise I will. Sometimes I think that when put to classical music, the convulsions themselves become a kind of dance of death. After all, every pig being born, yet the same pig keeps on dying. It can't be right. Can it? To hell with it. I should ask to be transferred to another department, if only temporarily. No, keep your claws off that. Not this recording. Oh, okay, I'll switch it off.
Genetic analysis results are considered unofficial and cannot be presented as a valid document. 10% of cases require follow-up analysis a week later.
It's spinning. That should do the trick. Hope I didn't get anything mixed up. Yeah, the handle's attached. Holy fuck. Did I just kill all of them?
It's standard to the manufacturing process. It's where the polymer's organic components come from.
It's like a health resort in here. It's bright and warm with plenty of food. Everybody's got their own little house.
The animals seem calm and untroubled. They might even be happy.
Who could be happy in this prison? Fuck that right in the ear, I'd rather be dead. never seen so many planners in one place before.
This is where they grow the plants that will be used to terraform the Moon, Mars, and Venus.
But right now it's not working for shit. We need to find the control panel. Shit. Nothing but dead bodies.
There's a power activation laser relay on the wall.
Okay, I can deal with that. But I will never get used to this shit.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons or abilities? Access granted.
Attention. Remember that illicit possession... punishable by capital punishment.
There we go. So how do I fill the canister?
The canister fills with cryopolymer automatically. We just need to wait.
That sounds a little too easy. Looks like we've got company. I knew there was no way we could just wait patiently for this thing.
Canister successfully filled with cryopolymer.
Wow, you don't say. Finally.
Data saved. Attention.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Access to the pesticide workshop is now available.
I sure love these goddamn canisters of yours. You guys never get sick of shoving them into things.
Well, it's a tradition.
Yeah, well, maybe you should think about reevaluating your traditions. If I see one more canister...
Do you like it here, Sugar? I find this facility so... depressing.
It sure is. Why? Is there a more cheerful place somewhere?
Of course there is, handsome. Anywhere I can tie up disgusting, horny creeps will do for me.
You're seriously fucked in the head, lady.
Oh, honey, it's the ones with tendrils sprouting out of their heads that are seriously fucked. Not me.
So, you didn't like it here because there weren't enough people?
There are never enough. I'm so bored. You are a breath of fresh air, handsome. Enter me hard and often.
Oh, fuck.
was among the first to receive those photographs. Bombs. Remember? America, Japan. I remember my thoughts. They were coldly, quite rational. The uranium fission reaction is accompanied by gamma radiation that attacks living cells. I thought about how many of those who didn't die instantly would die of radiation poisoning. I thought about Ground Zero. It would remain rife with death and disease. Then I suddenly imagined I was the man who created that weapon. Not Oppenheimer, but me, Dmitri Sechenov. It was only through sheer force of will that I brought myself to remain faithful to my calling. At some point, I was so racked by doubt about the usefulness of science, I nearly gave up. I was among the first to receive those photographs. Bombs. Remember? America, Japan. I remember my thoughts. They were coldly, quite rational. The uranium fission reaction is accompanied by gamma radiation that attacks living cells.
Did you hear that?
I hear everything you hear, Major.
So, what do you think?
Crispy critters.
Quiet, damn it! There's something dangerous up ahead. And that's my fucking line.
Indeed. But we still need to get that canister of pesticide polymer.
Shit! Are you off your nut? Is this some kind of joke?
You could wake it up at any time. In 2 hours' time, when the pesticide reaches critical low, it'll wake up. Do you understand?
I need a canister of pesticide polymer.
There's a canister right there inside. You'll have to find a PA-400 polymer container. We blow the fucker to Kingdom Come, then you can take whatever you want, okay?
Fine, have it your way. But won't the canister be destroyed?
Shit! The pump! The hemlock needs to be sprayed constantly. We're almost out of PA-400. You need to find that polymer container right now!
Yeah, right, container. Could you at least tell me what it looks like?
It's a yellow kind of cylinder? Find that yellow cylinder, or we're screwed!
Where do I find that yellow cylinder?
It's a polymer container, Major. They're always yellow. It shouldn't be hard to find.
This is the yellow cylinder we're looking for? Are you shitting me?
There should be a smaller one around here somewhere.
Sure fucking hope so. There's nothing else here. Whatever. We'll just bring the whole goddamn tank back. It ought to be enough for that fucking freak show.
Indeed.
Pesticide level decreased. Now at 10%.
Hey, Charles. This sucks ass, doesn't it?
As soon as the hemlock stops being sprayed with fertilizer, it will wake up.
And it'll crush the living fuck out of everything here, including us.
reports from the Americans at Langley. Ah, here. Their sources really outdid themselves this time. We had such a wonderful time.
You don't say.
About the
Finally.
mysterious new hydraulic solutions employed in Soviet-made robots, with some sort of glassy, transparent jelly instead of traditional liquids. Apparently, the stuff is everywhere in every mechanical joint, even their ball bearings are completely submerged in it. That, by the way, was a direct quotation. The exact chemical composition of this jelly seems to have eluded them altogether. Nevertheless, our Western friends are happy to report that their own hydraulic fluid seems to be performing just as effectively. This is, of course, utterly ridiculous, but who are we to set them straight? It was especially entertaining, of course, to read the reports from the Americans at Langley. Ah, here. Their sources really outdid themselves this time. We had such a wonderful time reading about the mysterious new hydraulic solutions employed in Soviet-made robots, with some sort of glassy, transparent jelly instead of traditional liquids. Apparently, the stuff is everywhere in every mechanical joint, even their ball bearings are completely submerged in it. That, by the way, was a direct quotation. The exact chemical composition of this jelly seems to have eluded them altogether. Nevertheless, our Western friends are happy to report that their own hydraulic fluid seems to be performing just as effectively. This is, of course, utterly ridiculous, but who are we to set them straight? It was especially entertaining, of course, to read the reports from the Americans at Langley. Ah, here. Their sources really outdid themselves this time. We had such a wonderful time reading about the mysterious new hydraulic solutions employed in Soviet-made robots, with some sort of glassy, transparent jelly instead of traditional liquids. Apparently, the stuff is everywhere in every mechanical joint, even their ball bearings are completely submerged in it. That, by the way, was a direct quotation. The exact chemical composition of this jelly seems to have eluded them altogether. Nevertheless, our Western friends are happy to report that their own